Okay, today is November 11th, Remembrance Day. It's Friday, about 8 o'clock in the morning. We are picking up where we left off. Right now, we're going to be heading into the woods any second now. And this is at 98.7, and we're heading into the woods. Quick opening, here we go. Okay, right away we're twisted around. We're following along these bluffs here. Having come from back there, we're kind of twisted around. There's an opening. There's like a little cave opening right there. You were gonna keep going. Do you want to come over? I got to picture you in the cave here. A little bit of a cave. Actually, yeah, let's just get a picture of the cave and we'll continue down here. We're twisted around a little bit. We're gonna get a picture of the cave here. Somehow we're on the blue here. We're gonna follow up the blue to reconnect. We got twisted around again. But we're up, we're going up about 2 stories. Climb here, following along this bluff over on the left. So that's the 7th Street West Side Trail. Yeah, that's good. So we are back connected to the white here. We got twisted around, but we're back on the white. It's really rocky in this section. As you can see, rocks galore. This is an extremely rocky section. We took a left, we meant to take a right. Now we're heading right, back through the rocks here. Boy, did we ever get twisted around. I think we're okay now. We're gonna be turning left, but it's a very rocky section and we clearly are both watching our feet and missed. Wound up on the blue side trail, but we're reconnected to the white. We're following along. Very rocky, very rooty. It's definitely a foot kind of watching day. You can see, I don't know if that's considered the Georgian Bay. We'll have to read the map. Still the Georgian Bay, not part of Lake Huron?
No, I think it's
Georgian Bay still? Okay, so you can see the Georgian Bay over to the left. Grain elevators, etc. And we got a great view.
that's Owen Sound.
Yeah, great view of Owen Sound down there in the bay. Okay, we're just passing by this, we're heading over to the right. We're passing by this Derby Forest side trail over to the left. Must be a loop because I can see a blue straight ahead. So it's got to be, let me read it. It says a loop. Linear trail follows old cart path to Grace Sauble Conservation Authority. It's got to be a loop because there's a blue straight ahead. So we're heading off to the right here. You can see the view here. Large rock face over to the right side. Big, almost like an open quarry area here. We're still following along this trail. It's pretty wide and it's flat, and there's not a lot of rocks on this section of the trail. So it's pretty easy to work through right now. I think we're all squared away now, and we're heading to the right. We're heading off to the left, but we're going to come off trail here for a second. We get some more lookout spots here, big wide lookout spots. Take your pick. We got a good 25 meters of lookouts here. Out onto the bay, overlooking the grayness of Owen Sound with all the leaves gone. Would have been a really pretty view. I'm gonna head over to the left here, see if we can get any kind of a better view. Very, very rocky section. Like, it's all escarpment here. And one more step and I'll be in Never Never Land. Heading down. Yeah, it's all rocky over here. There you go. There's your view. I heard an ooh, so it must be pretty deep. Is it?
Well, you wouldn't want to
Oh yeah, it's
miss your footing.
yeah, it's 15 foot deep at least. 15, maybe 20. Yeah, definitely you don't want to screw up your footing here. That would be nasty. I'm gonna straddle it here so you can see along. Yeah, if that was covered in snow, that would be dangerous, or leaves, or however it got blocked. I don't think I remember saying there was someone walking the dog at the beginning opening, so I apologize for the sloppy opening credits earlier, because she was right next to us and couldn't shake her. So there you go, another view. This is a unobstructed view here. We got a clear view of the bay down into Owen Sound and over to the right. It's very peaceful up here. Very rocky though. Yeah, another crevice, fairly deep. I'll straddle this one. You get to see, oh, that one runs a long way. And it's solid, straight. Oh, my GoPro doesn't fall off. That would be a nasty thing, having to go down there, fish it out. Yeah, so we're just crossing over these crevices along the way. Just coming out to an opening here, another big wide crevice over to the left. Look at that telephone pole. Yeah, it's anchored right into the rock here. How deep is this one? Oh, this one's not too bad. Oh no, it's pretty good. It's just got a lot of junk in it. But yeah, so we're heading right back into the woods. Still got a view. We can see a creep of the view every so often through the trees, but so we're right on the edge of this bluff here, over to the right, back into the woods. It's funny, the section of woods we've been going through so far, there have been really no leaves to count on, and all of a sudden we turn the corner and just we're back into the leaves again. It's incredible. And now we've crossed over a good dozen of these crevices so far. That's why it says on the map, watch your step, as you're just constantly climbing over these crevices on the trail. Definitely a bright section of woods we're going through here. A lot of birch trees, so it's solid white pretty well all around us here. I think we're heading back into the darker section of the woods now, but it's been bright with all those birch trees. All right, I already had my first GoPro malfunction. Barely into this. I just wanted to get a picture of this. Rocks down there. You see quite the crevice. A good 50 meters all the way down. And it's quite the crevice down there. This one's cool. So you got the rock to climb over it. Wow, that one's deep and dark. It's easy 15 feet deep, and it's long and dark in there. Yeah, so I don't know, I've lost count of how many we've crossed over along the way. It's nice scenery through here, and following along these wide crevices, and you know, the leaves and the trees and everything. It's very nice scenery, but it's taken away by the road noise, because we're still close enough to Owen Sound. You just don't get that same atmosphere when you can hear, you know, you can hear a road close by. Not the same as if you were, you know, various times throughout the woods where you felt alone. Here you don't really feel alone. Well, that was a long stretch of woods. We're finally out into the this open field here. That was quite a long section. I think we're going to be staying out to the edge till we get to the next set of woods over there, but out in the open. We're still skirting along. You can see there's a perch up there over to the left. It is hunting season. There is a section we're possibly going to skip, because when we asked for a trail angel to pick us up, one of the guys said in that Glen Nature Reserve area, all hunters would be in there at 121. So we may skip a little section. I don't really want to be shot by accident. Although we both have lighter colors on, and she's got a red shirt on. There may be I have my knapsack, which is multicolored, so we don't want to get shot. We may skip that section when we get up to 121. Just a little section, 2 or 3 kilometer section. We're heading right back into the woods. You got a nice opening over to the right. We're heading up. I don't know if we're going to head up to the top towards the road, but a bridge. Is there a bridge we have to go over? Somewhere we're going to cross a bridge. We're descending off the side of the escarpment section here. Obviously we're heading down to the road. There's a ladder right there. I'll go first. What the heck? Let me go first. There's a ladder. This is really steep. Coming hard down off of the side of this. Heading down. First floor. Woman's underwear. The game of Clue. And hard toffee. Coming down. Still coming down hard from there. It's a good story and a half. It's straight down practically, and it's the leaves, and you can't see where the steps are. It's pretty dangerous. So we've been coming down pretty hard on that, but out to the road. Give you one last look of it and the rock face. We are on 21. You can see the sign Owen Sound 5 kilometers. We're heading to the left. I think we have a very brief stint on the road before we head back into the woods. Oh, and this is gonna be interesting. There is a side trail called Memorial Forest Side Trail, and it runs parallel to the main trail, but that's the one we get to go in crevices in. So we're gonna take that Memorial Forest Side Trail instead, because it's the same distance. It's only like 50 meters off of the main trail, but it goes the same length, same distance. So, but it's got more to see. We're gonna do that. We had to cross that really busy highway. It does say on the map it's extremely busy, use caution. So we did. We are heading back into the woods here. We're at the Potawatomi Conservation Area and Jones Falls section. We are crossing the Potawatomi River on the Sid Pierce Bridge above Jones Falls. So this is the there you go, Sid Pierce Bridge. Did you get a picture of that? She did, she got a picture of it. Okay.
There's a bunch of white pumpkins.
White pumpkins in the water. Look at them, look at them. Look at all the white pumpkins in the water. Isn't that funny? All the way, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I can see from that side. Nothing on the other side. So nice river. Potawatomi River flowing into the Jones Falls, so hopefully we're going to get a view of Jones Falls in a minute or two. Nice little bridge, solid steel. Worried we're not going to get a good shot of the water, so I'm bushwhacking off the side here, heading down to right at the stream. Oh, there's the falls. You can see the drop right there. That's Jones Falls. I am hoping we're going to loop around over to the right and get a good view. So this is all the basin area just before Jones Falls. Look, oh, you got a bunch of mini little waterfalls all the way along here. And that big one is right straight ahead, about 25 meters, not even that, 15 meters in front of me here. And we'll see what the drop is. Hopefully we're going to skirt around to the right. Stay tuned. Can't really see it from here. Trees are blocking. We're hoping to get a better view around the bend here, but there's this, must be a portion of Jones Falls there. I've come off the trail a little bit so you can get the view. Very rocky in this section coming off the trail. You wouldn't find me if I fell. Look at that, down into the ravine. Very, very rocky section here. Can you get a view of it? There you go. There's your peak at Jones's Falls. It's about, I'm gonna say a 15 foot to 20 foot drop there. And it looks like a lot of the water is just kind of blocked. There's your Jones Falls. Very rocky. Look at this through here. Completely rocky section. See how rocky this section is. Incredibly rocky. We're coming up to, hopefully this is the trail we want. You can see that there's a blue marker here. This is hopefully is the trail we want. We're gonna go through a crevice if we do this trail, side trail, which runs parallel. Not labeled, and that's the end of the trail. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. We are going through this crevice. Do you want to go first? You want me to go first? Okay, here you go. Here's your weekly crevice fix. Ooh, very steep. You got to be careful coming down this thing. Very steep step down. Oh, very steep. Here you go. This one is not as high as last week's. It's I don't know, 12 feet maybe. Not as high through here. Look at all the snake hiding spots. Good thing it's this time of year. But it's yeah, following along the blue. Maybe if that's the only one we're gonna do, we're gonna go back up and follow along. Unless there's more. I'm gonna read the map and see. We might just stay on the main trail. Let me check the map out first. We might just turn around and go back the other way. You still have to do it. You still have to come through it. Just to turn around and do it again the other way. Okay, let's check the map. This trail runs parallel to the other trail, the main trail, and it's going to the base of Jones Falls. So I think we're gonna do this one because it's the same distance instead of staying on the main, and then we get to go to the base of the Jones Falls and get another shot from there. So we're heading off to the right. If you come down here, there was another blue heading off towards the base of Jones Falls. That's what we thought we were going to take, but we weren't, because that was going the opposite way. Right now we're basically parallel to the main trail on the blue. So if we had known that, we would have turned around and just headed back up to the base, to the main trail, because we were thinking we were going to get to see the base of Jones Falls, but we're not. So we're parallel to the main trail, moving on. What if I push that rock? If I push it, where will it go? We would be up there if we stayed on the whites. We're basically just running parallel to it, but we're down here, down in the ravine. But that is one balance of a rock. Massive.
If we were up there, we'd have no appreciation for what we were walking through.
Exactly. Look at the, we would be up there on the main, and we're down here in the ravine, and look at what we're following along. Incredible view. I don't know if we got the worst end of the deal coming down here to the blue, because this is a really rocky section. I don't know if it would have been this rocky above. I guess we'll never know, because we're not heading up there. Up there. Even these bigger rocks, listen, they're all really loose here through this section. Yeah, they're all clicking behind us. So we got the big rocks that we want, but they're definitely not secured. There's a parking spot there if we want it. That's the Memorial Forest Side Trail. So the end of the side trail over there, and there's a parking section. We're heading off to the Memorial Forest Side Trail. We're heading off to the left to reconnect with the main trail here. We've done a parallel with the main trail, and judging by the boulders above, we're gonna have to do the climb to connect back up again. And about probably less than 200 meters will be reconnected. And that'll teach us for coming down here. Look at this, we gotta climb up that. 3 stories up through the rocks. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to reconnect. That is gonna be fun. Might as well record this so you get the full experience. I wasn't going to, but straight up into these rocks here. Straight, we are going literally straight up here. As you can tell how slow I'm moving. Oh, still climbing. So we've come from down there. Okay, so maybe it's not 3, maybe it's a 2 from there. But here's another 1. Straight up. Oh, gnarly climb here. We have reached the end of the blue. We are now reconnected back to the white. The main trail. There you go, there's your white. That was a good climb. Let me catch my breath and we'll continue on. We are coming out at Derby Sarwalk Town Line, 106.1 marker. And we're turning left, and we've got some road walking ahead of us for a while. Yeah, for quite a while. At least 1.5 kilometers road walking. Here we go. Just heading down this west street now, not for, looks like over 1 kilometer. Nothing to see, a bunch of residential houses on here, nothing else to see. Okay, finally off this west road here, heading into the woods. Short little trip through the woods before we get into the subdivision area. Ooh, look at the barbed wire. Tons of barbed wire in here. Right, coming down out of the woods here. We're going to be doing road walking on 19 for a little ways. So a little bit of road walking ahead. Okay, we're heading left onto, I think it's called Summer. It looks like it's Summer. We're heading left, more road walking. We're in a residential area here, so. Okay, we're turning left here onto this range road. Looks like we're getting out of the subdivision area. Okay, a quick exit from that residential area. Now look at bales of hay, tons of bales of hay over to the left there. Another long road walk. We've done a lot of road walking so far today. Still, we got a ways to go. Still road walking, nothing to see. Very interesting ruins of a home there. No trespassing. I think we're gonna be turning right soon. Our first style of the day. Looks like we've got an open stretch of land here. First style, no hunting in this section. Very quiet over here. I'm gonna stay forward. You can see we got a long stretch, like a clear path straight ahead right into those woods ahead for us. Up and over. We've been following along this bluff here for a little ways. I think reading the map, we're supposed to be coming up to some crevices we're going to be going through. Can you make it up? It's a steep incline here, heading up. Yeah, we're surrounded by rocks here. Did we turn the wrong way? That says right. We're going to continue on through here. Yeah, you're probably fine through here. Yeah, there's a marker straight ahead. Okay. It's hard to see when you've got these rocks, you know, up high against you on both sides. Oh, there's a crevice. So we're coming through this crevice here. And it's lots of leaves, so you can't see if there's any holes or anything. 6 inches of leaves easily, 6 inches. Yeah, so we're in this crevice right now. 6 inches of leaves, can't see the ground, can't see the rocks. It's a tough section. And we're not used to it. We've done all that road walking. And we just did a little bit of woods walking, not much going on there. I think we're coming up to what, it's a Linden side road. What's it, side trail? What's it called? Linden side trail coming up. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look at more crevices here. You're getting a long recording here. There's a marker down there. And doesn't say whether we're turning or not or heading up. We'll figure it out. Through some more crevices. Now, this is getting really pronounced through here. I guess we could have ventured up there. Oh, okay, so there's that East Linton side trail down to the right. We're continuing on straight. Oh, there's another green or another blue marker up here. What's this? This is called the Frank Miller side trail. So we're heading up this regions of the Bruce Trail, follow a 2-kilometer loop through talus slope, crevices, and forests. Okay, we're not going that. Oh, are we going through there or are we going up? Oh, this is going to be cool. We're coming through here. This is, I don't know if I can squeeze through here. You go up, I'm going to see if I can squeeze through this one. Oh, there is no room. I am touching the sides down here. Yeah, it's this way, this way. Look at this. What a gnarly section this is. Really crazy section. Okay, I'm gonna catch my breath for a minute here. It's very cool through here. You can't see anywhere with these rocks on the sides of you. It's really cool. And I don't see an end to it. It's just really cool being in this section. You better not be claustrophobic in here. You're pretty well surrounded. Look at it, it just goes and goes. We're still going. Ready for a new set of crevices here. Brand new set. Wow, this is a really rough section. I'm glad we had all that road walking, because doing 5 kilometers of this is going to be draining. Yeah, we're going up. Oh, are we? See, that's the thing. We don't know which way we're supposed to be going. No, we're going down through this one here. We're heading up, about a story worth up, into maybe a new section. Looks like maybe. Just more cool shaped rocks here. Just keeps going. Looks like we're gonna have another fun one for you to show. We've done a couple of kilometers through here already. Here's another fun one for you. Oh, just endless. Oh, not what I thought it was from around the bend. Still moving on. This is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be looping around because when we left the trail, one of the trail angels said there's hunting going on in the Glen management area. So we're going to skip that section because neither one of us want to get shot. So we're skipping that section, 2 kilometers, 2.5 kilometers. So we parked the car here. We're going to loop around down to probably 126 and then come back up to the parking area here. So a few kilometers to do here. And then we'll be calling it a day after that. So heading into the woods right now. You can see we got a picture, a series of plaques here and some bigger plaques. We're going to probably be coming out right there at the end. So we're going to do this big loop, work around this section, just missing out on the couple kilometers where the hunters are right now. And maybe sometime next spring come back and do a repeat on those 2 kilometers. But I don't feel guilty about losing 2 kilometers today. We did a ton of road walking and probably a little bit extra over the last few hikes, so 2 kilometers, no big deal. Oh, what a difference from the Glen management section at up till 121 that we ended. Between this section and that section, this is just all flat. Basically no rocks at all. It's just a flat, simple trail compared to what we had gone through for a good 4 kilometers in the Glen management section. Let's hope it stays like this because we can make up some good time. Not that we haven't made a good time because we've done a ton of road walking today. It's a side trail there. Which one is this? This is the Linwood side trail, okay? We are continuing on to the right, on the main trail. We've made a hard left here. Looks like we're gonna skirt between these 2 fields. A lot of leaves in this section here. Good 6 inches deep. You can see them in front of me. Tons of leaves. So we're skirting between these 2 fields now. We're gonna follow this back up into the stream and turn around and head back. The markers through here are few and far between. We've stopped a couple of times, not sure. I mean, I know we're going the right way now. You can see a marker there. We know we're going the right way, but we didn't see any for quite a while, or they were really faded and weren't sure, but we are. So we're skirting right along these 2 fields. And looks like we're gonna head into the woods shortly. Looks like we're heading back into the woods now. We're not gonna do this much further before we turn around and head backwards. There's water there. We haven't seen the stream, so this is probably the point where we're going to turn around for hiking only. Yeah, oh, maybe something right up here. This obviously is the stream at 126. So now we're going to turn around and go backwards. So more than having made up the difference of section we didn't do because of the hunters out. So we're now going to turn around and head back. So we didn't really skip any we skipped the section, but we got the same number of kilometers in. Heading back. Look familiar? That's because you're seeing it the other way. Heading backwards. Moving on. Look familiar? You're seeing it on the way back again. We're almost at the end of this field here, heading back into the wood section. There's your 360. Look at this. I did not notice this when we walked by it the first time. Look at this. There are 2 sole apples. That one's all rotten. There's one up there. 2 sole apples left on this tree. Holy smokes. Those are hardy to still be standing. Incredible. Familiar? From the opposite side, heading backwards, back towards the car. Pretty close to the car, I think. This was not one of our stellar hike days today, even though the weather was pretty well perfect for November 11th. Between the car shuffles, and we had a lot of road walking and having to avoid the one section where the hunting was going on, which caused us to mess up the car stuff as well. Was not a stellar day, but it's been a, I don't know, I think it's 28 kilometer day today, only because of all that road walking. Back to the parking area at 128.4. Like I said, 29 kilometer day. I'll have to check. Look familiar to you, all the plaques again? It was so nice, we did it twice. That's it for today.